One direction, the source. Hi, this is Elena, a spiritual mentor and an ascension guide. And today's message, this transmission has to do with our connection with spirit. You probably have been connecting with spirit guides, with ascended masters, with galactic beings, and many different energies that you feel in resonance with to help you, to support you, to get into a space of personal growth, spiritual growth, energy-wise growth. In all levels, in all ways, in what resonates with you, to what level and degree that resonates, of course. But today's message is a bit different. We are called, all of us, to connect directly with the source, not through a mediator as an ascended master, as a galactic being. Those mediators have helped us grow enough to work through our own limiting beliefs in some ways, to understand that there's more out there and there will always be around. But the next step of growth has to do with the direct connection with the source. And you will ask, how do I do that? Or I am already doing it. If you are in the second answer, absolutely fantastic. Keep doing it. Now, for the first question, how do I do that? There's only one way to do that, to realize that you are already connected with the source. The source exists within you, you exist within the source. There's no other way. It's always beautiful to receive messages from others and to get into a space of exploring ourselves through the variety of information that exists around us. And that will continue happening, but there will be a shift. As I said in a previous video, this is the year of the crown chakra. And usually I'm sharing those because it helps me personally and it also helps others to get into a space to have a vague idea of what is going on, how the energy shifts, what is going to be as a challenge or a breakthrough this year. Pretty much this is why I'm getting these different insights. So if you have felt a bit disconnected, a bit off, or you have felt your guides pulled back, or you have stopped feeling such a deep connection with galactic beings, or other aspects of yours from different life forms, this is definitely the time to start connecting and feeling your connection with the source, direct connection, and there's no other way of doing this rather than just getting into a space of claiming it as your birthright, as this is how you are made out to be, connected with the source, and the source is always within you. Realizing that will help you get into a space of where you draw information. You will stop searching around and connecting with a huge variety of different energy sources, so to connect with your own energy source. Mostly. It doesn't mean that you won't be doing sessions, you won't be getting readings. It means that even those will be coming as something extra to support you of where you are now at the moment. As a moment of clarity you need to receive as an extra pebble added to your own collection. As something that can clear your path, your energy, so you can become more aware of that inner connection that is already there. We had previous years of connecting with intuition, of bonding different aspects of us, of integrating cut off soul fragments, or doing the work to release wounds and the pain, the emotional stagnation of different situations in our systems. Now the thing is changing, the theme actually is changing. Connecting directly with the source and feeling, understanding and being in the space that you are already connected with the source, and this is it. This is not gonna be taken away, this is not gonna be gaslit by any other source of energy or any other being in whatever context that being is. And it redirects you as a whole path of connecting with your true source of energy within. What that means in actions, it means a lot of things, but this is not the video. We can go further and explain how that feels like, how it is done, the ins and outs, or when we feel challenged, or when we feel something is off. All of this will be discussed at the later transmission, where we will go deeper to understand how you already connect or have connected in the past, but something felt off, or this, or you couldn't handle that kind of energy. Now, this transmission has to do with pointing your attention and your focus inwardly, where you are connected already with the source, and all you have to do is to start becoming aware of it, if you haven't already. Start becoming aware of it and draw energy and information from that space. This will help you expand exponentially, and it is a calling for us to step into our own sovereignty. You can see that you've probably gone through different phases where you were always expecting to hear a message, to get some clarity, some validation from outside sources, from readers, from channelers. You may have been watching and asking for more and connecting yourself through the information, through the channeler, through their own energy, to understand and get more clarity of what is going on or what is ahead of you, and so on and so forth. This won't stop entirely. No one will stop channeling. No one will stop getting into a space of feeling into different kinds of beings. We will continue, but for some it will feel a bit vague or distant, because the calling is to connect directly with the source within you, and the source for everything and everyone. So take it as it resonates with you, or leave it. But if you have felt a bit off while connecting with spirit guides, ascended masters, and galactic beings, that this is the calling where you have to bring your focus, your attention, your curiosity inwardly, so you can connect with the source directly. I'm being asked to share, this is the place where you have to start exploring yourself a bit differently. It's not a matter of validation, it's not a matter of getting clarity or getting wrong information from others, which is something that you probably have experienced many times before, as have I, in that space. But the point is to get into a space of reconnecting with the source within you, not even examining if the information flowing from someone else is right or wrong, or to what level, or to what degree, or should I leave that, should I take that, should I entertain this as my truth. It's about connecting with the source within you to get into a space of fully recognizing your own power, your own sovereignty, and how you get into a space of reclaiming a lot of the power that you have given to others. But it's not even that. It has to do with the connection with self. Remember, all ascended masters that have stepped forward through the last years, eons even, all galactic beings, all spirit guides, their purpose is not to overpower us. Their purpose is to guide us, to help us get into our own space of sovereignty, of understanding, of being. And this is why now the calling is clearer than ever before, to get into a space of connecting with the source directly. And if you couldn't do it, if we weren't in that space, let me include myself in that phrasing, we wouldn't be called to do it. So, I hope this message hits home. I hope you understand what is going on, or why things feel a bit different. Not awkward, not weird, but different this time. Because the source is within you, the direction, the focus needs to go within you. And of course you're gonna use other triggers to awaken to that source within you, but these triggers are not the primary goal anymore, as it used to be. I hope it helps. Pop any questions below if you feel something you need to be asking, something to get some more clarity, something you would like me to go deeper and explain further, if this resonates, if it doesn't resonate. All comments are more than welcome, and a huge thank you for those that participate actively and leave a comment, but also a huge thank you to those that are just listening silently, quietly from the corner of the earth they are located. And a huge smile, a huge hug to you, and see you in the next video transmission.